Hey everybody, it's me Stacey here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Hello, hello, hi everybody. Welcome, hey. Welcome to today's Saturday with Stacey YouTube craft class number 655. Hey. If you are joining me during the premiere of today's class, that would be at 8 a.m. sunny California time, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, and 4 p.m. in the United Kingdom. Well, we have a live chat going on right now, and we would love for you to join in. There's usually lots of SMS peeps hanging out, saying hello to each other, checking in on each other, talking about crafty goodness, and well, we want you to be part of that club. Come be a part of it. Come be an SMS peep. All you have to do is type, hey, and hit send in the live chat. Tell us who you are. Tell us where you're from. Tell us what you like to do. Maybe you're a knitter, or maybe you're a toll painter, or maybe you're a scrapbooker, or maybe you're a card maker, or maybe you do junk journaling, or maybe you do it all. Hi, I'm Stacey. I have more than one hobby. Come be part of the club. So today is a great day. I've got a crazy deal on something from Cizzix. A crazy deal from something from Cizzix. It's still not like, it's not like a $1.99 deal. Let me just put it that way. It's not that, but it is a crazy good deal. And if you have a Cizzix Big Shot machine or a Big Shot Plus, you are going to want this if you don't already have it. And hopefully it is in your crafty budget, because at this price, it is holy smokes artichokes. Let me tell you, I'm just gonna put it right out there. Holy smokes artichokes. So I've got that to share with you. The honorary SMS girls, what do they say? What do? You throw the ball up and they hit it right out of the park. That was it. What's that when people do that? They pretend like they're throwing the ball up and then hit it out of the park. They hit it out of the park on the samples. Oh, you're going to love each and every one of them. I have got beautiful, beautiful paper from Paper Favorites. Stunning. It's always stunning from Paper Favorites. And we're using them this week, and then I'm using them again, I think next week. Different paper. But I like what I like. And Paper Favorites is out of Denmark. Oh, it's so dreamy. And then the dies I'm using today are all from Simple and Basic. And these are dies that do something or make something. And I think you're gonna love them. I just think you're gonna love them. So oodles to share and oodles to show. Again, the live chat is going on, but before we can get started for today, so let me tell you, Mr. SMS and I told you last week we had a date night. We went and saw Randy Travis, and of course, Randy Travis has had a massive major stroke and heart issues, and he couldn't sing his songs, but he had somebody from The Voice doing it, and the crowd was so loving and so kind, and it was a packed house. It was a small theater, but still completely packed, and people were singing along, and his wife was doing a lot of the moderating because Randy Travis really can't vocalize a lot. His words are hard to come by, and I understand that because Michael has some of that from his stroke. But what a night it was. Okay, so it started at 7:30 at night, and we were out by 9:30. That's awesome. Okay, when I was 21 years old or 25 years old or 32 years old or 38 years old, to be like, who starts a concert at 7:30 at night? Us old people do. We were home. The venue was about an hour away. We were home by 10:30. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. I like these early bird concerts. I used to make fun of people who go for early bird dinner. I don't anymore. I'm gonna be 58 in October, and I'm just like tick, 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 tick to 60. So you got to get there sometime, right? So we did. We had a really nice evening. It was very emotional for Michael at times, which is good because he needs to, you know, he needs to express that. And the songs were wonderful, and the atmosphere was great, and so we had a really nice night. Now, before we get into the class, I have winner chicken dinner to talk about. We have 3 ways to win. 3. So, on Friday night, I post a sneak peek of the class I'm doing now for Saturday. A sneak peek of what's going on for Saturday. You can post a comment. It is a YouTube short. So if you see it on Instagram or Facebook, you have to come to our YouTube channel, Scrapbooking Made Simple. Just go to YouTube, type in Scrapbooking Made Simple. There's our channel. Hit subscribe because you can't comment unless you're a subscriber, and post a comment on the short. And you'll see a playlist. It says Shorts by Stacey. Look at what I'm wearing and post a comment there. You have from Friday night all the way till next Friday morning to post your comment, even though the sneak peek is no longer a sneak peek. We pick our winners on Friday mornings. We have a software that we use to generate our winners, who they are. And so you could win an assortment of what's on my crafty table. That's what you have to post. What would you like to win? I'm not saying that's what you're going to get because I've already pulled what you're going to win. But hey, free is free. So that's one way of winning. One way. Second way, on this video, this one right here, the one you're watching right now, you're going to post below. There's a place for a comment section below. Again, you have to be a subscriber. If you are not a subscriber, YouTube does not let you post. So you have to post a comment below, just saying anything, just saying, hey, hello, had a great day. Purple's my favorite color. Purple's not my favorite color. Whatever makes your heart happy, as long as it's polite and kind. You know, we ask that you really don't comment about any of my personal attributes. As long as you keep away from that, we're good. Your comment gets approved and you go into the running to be a $100 gift card winner here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. But the third way to win is during the live chat. And we don't give away, you know, a little. We pick a winner who is going to win, again, an assortment of goodies from today's class. And we try to make it like, yay, yay. But if you're not part of the live chat, well, you're never going to win. Even a comment, well, usually I try to pick something. I try to think of something for you to post. So I'll think about that before you post anything. I'll try and think about what you're supposed to post while I'm figuring this out. I don't have anything planned, but we'll figure it out. And I'll say, okay, post, you know, do you love this, or what do you think about that? And then towards the end, I'll give you a heads up. Hey, better get that post in because I'm going to be picking a winner soon. I try to do that before I show finished samples. And then I'll pick a winner. So somebody from the live chat is also a winner. It's like instantaneous. It's like bing, bing, boom. You're a winner. Come on down. You're the next contestant here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. So, I mean, you don't have to wait a whole week or anything. You know right away. I announce it during the live chat. I post it in the live chat who's our winner. So, 3 ways to win. From the sneak peek, from the actual class, and from the live chat going on during the class. And you can post in all 3 of them and have 3 opportunities to be a winner. So I do have 2 winners to talk about. The winner from last week's live chat already knows that they've won because I've announced it already. And with any luck, they've already emailed us at sms@scrapbookingmadesimple.com and put the header of winner chicken dinner from YouTube number 654. Today's winner during the live chat would send it to the same email address. The difference is that it would be winner chicken dinner from YouTube live chat number 655. But the 2 who have won from the sneak peek and from posting a comment, let's announce them. Well, actually, I already announced one of them in the sneak peek because I show who won the sneak peek during the sneak peek, during the next one. So our first winner was the assorted products, which was the Hunky Dory. Wasn't that Hunky Dory stuff awesome? Those little frames are so good. So good. And there's so many things you could put behind them besides Hunky Dory. Really, you got lots to choose from. I feel like there's like a, is there something? No. I feel like there's a fly kind of buzzing around, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I hear a buzzing sound. Okay, so our first winner who won from the sneak peek is Luella Stevens. Hello, Luella Stevens. Congratulations to you. Well done. You're our winner chicken dinner from the sneak peek, and you have got an assortment of prizes coming your way. You have to do nothing. You have to do nothing. We already know about you. We already have your name, your address, your telephone number. We've got it all. So you don't have to do anything to claim your prize. Hello. Congratulations. Look, kind of match. Our next winner is from the actual class. And she has won a $100 online gift card to Scrapbooking Made Simple. Now, that's nothing to sneeze at, $100. Holy smokes, artichokes. You can go a long way with $100. So our next winner is Wanda. Wanda Harris. Congratulations, Wanda. You are this week's winner chicken dinner from YouTube number 654 for posting a comment on that YouTube. I don't know what you posted, but yay, it worked. Well, we have software that randomly selects people, so well done you, Wanda. Okay, so Wanda and Luella, congratulations to you. Like I said, the winner from the live chat, it was announced during the live chat last week, so they already know who they are. We do have to do our winner chicken dinner dance because it's just a thing that we do. Are you ready? You're a winner, chicken dinner. You're a winner, chicken dinner. Wahoo, ka-choo, for you. Congratulations to all of you, the three of you. I hope you enjoy your gift card or your prize packages. And all I can tell you is if you don't play, you can't win. And the post can be, even on the post can be simple. It can be just hello. That's all. Just hey. Had a great day, had a sad day, had a hard day. You know, as long as it's something that we can relate to and nobody would be offended by, then post away and you have a chance. Yay. There's so many things in the world that you can be, and kind should be right up there at the top of that list, right? And all the things you can be in this world, you know, kind should be right there at the top of the list. All right, today, paper favorites. I have 4 paper pads. They're stunning. They haven't released yet, nor has one of these dies. So I know I've told you this before, but for those who are new, paper favorites and Simple and Basic and Hobby Gross, they're all under one umbrella, under one manufacturer, and they're in Denmark. And we import them directly, and I love them. I love them. Is that wrong to say I love them that way? I love you too, Mr. SMS, but I really love them. So I will place an order for things that we need, and sometimes when I get my package, there's extra goodies in the box. Things that they've just kind of thrown in to see if I like them, because they know that I probably will. They know my style, they know my taste, they know what makes my heart go pitter patter, pitter patter. And then I'm like, okay, well, we have to use it because I love it. And that's what's happened with the paper and at least one of these dies. They haven't been released yet. They don't know I'm using them. I figure they wouldn't send them to me if I couldn't use them. Now they send me like 2s of everything. So, well, of the stuff that they want me to look at. Now other times I'll be on their site and I'll see things that I want to order samples of, and then I'll order 4s of everything, because if I get it in and I'm like, no, I don't think so, we can put it in our retail store and somebody is going to love it. But they sent me 2s of this stuff, and I'm like, oh, I have thoughts. So Paper Favorites is amazing, simple and basic. Their dies are stunning. It should be simple and stunning. And then this thing from Cizzix, which is a Holy Smokes Artichokes. So I think I'm going to start with the thing from Cizzix. We're going to get going for today. It's good to see everybody. I know I really need to clean my glasses before we start, but you know, why change it now? I don't know why they get so dirty. I don't think I touch them, but I must. All right, so we're going to tilt on down and get started for today. Good to see everybody. Hello, hello. All right, live chat is going on. Yeah, everybody's saying hey. Let's see what I've got. I got to stretch. Okay, so from Cizzix. See, I even went too big. This is the extended magnetic platform. Not just the extended platform that has the shim. This is the extended magnetic platform. It retails for $80.99. These are the extended cut plates, and to give you a size, so maybe with this one. Here's a normal size cut plate, and this is the extended size cut plate. So if you do any kind of scoreboard dies, typically you need these plates to make them work, because scoreboard dies tend to be a little bit longer. They tend to be the extended size. Now the benefit of they make the magnetic platform in a regular size that would normally fit here. The benefit of the extended magnetic is, one, you can cut more things at once, and it's magnetic. Also, you can do longer dies. So $80.99, $29.99 gives us a total of $110.98. Your price for the 2 of them is $59.99. I know that that's still pricey. I understand. But I also know I don't think you'll ever see it for lower than that. I just can't even imagine. That is a smoking hot deal. I needed an extended platform to use with one of the dies I'm going to use today from Simple and Basic. So we just had a conversation about what could we do about that. How could we make this so attractive that everybody who doesn't, even if you have the original size of the magnetic platform, oh my gosh, for this price to get the plates and the platform, it's amazing. So we are going to be using this platform today with both the extended cut plates, and I'm going to be using it with my regular cut plates because it's fine. Regular size cut plates work just fine on it. You don't have to use the extended unless you're using longer dies. So let's open it up. Now I will tell you, it is possible that when we ship it, we may have to take this piece and fold it back. See this little header piece? That's what they use to hang it up in the retail store. We may have to fold it back. So let's open these bad boys up. Holy Smokes Artichokes. That's amazing. So I do want to tell you that because it is a magnetic field, if you have a pacemaker, this is probably, you certainly want to use it as at a distance without question. You need to keep it at a distance, or you may choose to not use it at all. It's beautiful, right? It's beautiful. It's so new and completely magnetic. So I'm going to take the plates out because we're going to be using both the small and the large plates today. The honorary SMS girls, I gave them a sign-up sheet. Who wants this? First, everybody was like, no, because it's $81 for this, and then $30 for that. And they're like, yeah, no. And then I told them the price. And they're all like, huh, maybe we need to rethink that. So I've got the extended plates. Oh, they get them in there so... Okay, I'm not even gonna try to pull them out there in there so well. Holy smokes, artichoke. Okay. Look at how nice and clean they are. There are 2 of them. This is what plates look like when you first get them. You almost can't even see them. They're so crystal clear. This is what plates start to look like once you've started to use them. That's okay. That's what they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be used. So, in fact, I think I'm going to hold on to that. So I've got my magnetic platform. I've got my new crystal clear cut plates, and I really am only going to use my extended cut plates when I need to use them. Other than that, I'm going to put my smaller cut plates, whether I use my 6x6s, I use my standard size. I know they came out with some that are circles. It's fine if the plates don't go all the way to the edge. It's not going to hurt. Let's see, we're going to find a place for these too. It's not going to hurt the platform at all. You do not need an additional shim with this platform. This platform is made at just the right height for wafer style dies. So your framelits, your thinlits, any wafer style die, and simple and basic. Memory box. Lots of people make wafer style dies. All of your simply defined and simply refined dies are wafer style dies. So just to show the magnetic, because we're not going to start with this die, we're going to start with something else. Okay, tape. See? Look at that. Holds right in place. Is that like amazing? That's what makes this platform so special, is that it holds your dies right in place. You can have a stamped image and you need to get that die exactly where you need it and then hold it in place. Your magnetic platform is going to do that. I know $59.99 can still be expensive for many of you, but if you can somehow finagle it, this is a great purchase. You may have to replace plates after a while, but once you own this forever. It is a tool and it is something you will get use out of, I promise you. Bam. So, I wanted to share that deal with you because it really is a smoking hot scrapbooking made simple. Can't get it anywhere else. Keeping crafting affordable to the best of our ability. And I'm going to put this over there for now. I do want to show you the paper that we're going to be using and the dies we're going to be using today. Oh, let's take this one out. So I do have a bundle of dies for you. Again, these are big dies. These are big dies that do big things. So the bundle price is $146.90. The sale price is $124.99. Or you get just the ones that make your heart happy. You do not have to get the bundle. You can get just the dies that make your heart happy. And I am going to be using, at the very least, I'm going to be using every one of these. So, just to walk you through them quickly, this one makes the cutest little lip balm holder or candy holder. That's what this does right here. That piece is right there, and then your box is here. Isn't that darling? So for lip balm, for candies, we put little little dum-dum. I cut the bottoms off some of the dum-dum lollipops to make the stick a little shorter. Those fit in there. Is that so cute? So that's the first die. That's one of the dies. The next die is your door handle, or your I thought it was for, I have it for more your gift giving. So if you have wine or apple cider or whatever you're taking to somebody's home, you can put a little tag on it. And they are, again, beautiful. Now this is some of the paper that we're going to be using. And so I grabbed from my house my Skinny Mini Cinnamon Dolce from Coffee. And it just goes right over. And it just makes the cutest little tag to go on your gifts if you're giving something, you know, as a gift, whether it be wine or cinnamon dolce latte syrup or whatever. But then you can also hang them on your door handle, your doorknobs. Cute, right? So this is that die. Then I have this one here. And you're like, holy smokes, what does that one do? Well, let's see what we've got. Here, and you slide this off, and there you go. It's a mini slimline with a pop-up feature. Isn't that, and again, this is the paper. Isn't that darling? And then you make a little belly band. That's what these are called, a little belly band. And right over the top and put it together. So that is this die. Then we have here. And that die is this one right here. And it just closes itself right up. Isn't that beautiful? Again, this is some of the paper. Look at that. And then, so this one goes here. And then the last die, and I have way more samples. The last die I have for you is this one. And it makes this. And look at it just stand right up. I so want to put calendars on here for next year. We might have to bring this die back and do calendar tabs on it. It makes the perfect little easel. It has a little place. Let's see. So there's the die. Has the little closure, has the little hole for it. You just score it on the score lines and then put it in, and bam, and it sits right there. Isn't that darling? So that is this die. And then we threw in for sentiments. These are the sentiments we used in the last New For You for Simple and Basic. So it is part of the bundle. You've got sending smiles, best wishes, happy day, and congrats. So that is part of the bundle. So that's a lot. You can see the size of the dies. These are big dies. That's why the bundle costs what it does. These are not little inexpensive dies, but each one of them does something. And again, you may love this one the most. By all means, it's available open stock and it's on sale. But there's your bundle of the dies. I'm gonna start with the paper. And the paper is in 4 packs. Again, it's all open stock. It is, well, it's so brand new, it hasn't released yet. That's how new it is. I want to say that door hanger die. Also, I don't think that door hanger die is released yet. Huh. So I have 4 different pads. They are available open stock, or the I Want It All bundle is $35.96 down to $28.77. Okay, $28.77. And that's gonna get you all 4. And I'm gonna play with these first because I wanna make some quick and easy, and I'll show you samples. This requires no die cutting at all. So let's open them all up. These just make my heart happy. So the first one I have is Alcohol Ink Rose Sky Flow. Okay. They are A5 in size, which means if you put 2 of them together, they're an A4 size, which is the size of cardstock we typically use here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. But they are beautiful. I mean, gorgeous. There's 8 different designs. You get 3 of each design. It's 200 GSM, and the colors are amazing. And the girls used, see, look at that, is that beautiful? The girls used these to make all the samples with. So I'm gonna pick one from here. That one's good. That one might be a good one for me. Maybe. This one's good too. Maybe this one. So I'm going to pull that one out of this set. And then this one is called Olive Breeze. I know, right? These are so stunning. The colors are magical, and 8 different designs. So which one do I want from here? Maybe that one. No, maybe I'll just go with that one. So this is Olive Breeze. Then we have Alcohol Ink Blue Sky Cascade. So just like the pinks, only now in the blues. Oh my gosh, they're so good. They are so good. That one's really pretty. That one would work too. And that one would work. And then the last one is Alcohol Ink Lavender Sky Garden. Oh my, I mean, beautiful. It's beautiful. There's not a sheet in here out of any of them that are not absolutely, totally dreamy. Gosh, that's good. But I have to decide. That one's pretty. I love that one. That one's beautiful. I'm gonna go there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go there. So, 4 different paper packs. And we're just gonna keep pulling from them all day long as I'm die cutting. But we're gonna start at the beginning so that somebody who is not a die cutter still feels like they can be creative. Because these are A5 in size, I can take them, and if I fold them in half, now I'm not a pre-scoring kind of girl. I'm a we're gonna get it done kind of girl. So if I fold them in half and then score it, I've now made a card base. A6 envelopes are available. Lots of stationery stores, Staples, lots of places have A6. I'm trying to get envelopes only for you in A6. If you have your own envelope maker. So this is a little bit taller than an A2 and a little bit narrower than an A2. But the actual surface size of an A2 versus an A6 is almost the same. A2s are a little bit shorter and a little bit fatter. But look at that. Isn't that the most beautiful card base you've ever seen? And because it's 200 GSM, it's got some heft to it. So there's one. Now, let's do these. And then we'll decide what orientation I want them. And again, I'm just a kind of fly by the seat of my pants kind of girl. Two. Look at, isn't that a beautiful card? No, I think this way. And then I think this one is beautiful that way. And then this one I think would be great either, because it's just an all over background pattern. I think this one's great this way. This way, that way, this way. This one's just, no matter what direction you use it, it's great. And then my last one. Okay. And this one could go this way, it could go that way. It's really up to you. You decide the orientation. They're all beautiful. This one really does look best in the horizontal, and this one looks great in the vertical. And this one is beautiful here. That one's beautiful. Yeah, I think that one's best this way. So let's make something with them, and let's just keep it simple so that you feel you can do this. Gosh, this is so pretty. Maybe I do one. Well, let's see how many I do. Let's just start. So I'm gonna grab some paper. Maybe those two. And first things first, I'm gonna cut an inside mat. So I'm just gonna use my nifty difty little matting technique where I line the paper on the back of my card and then I just trim that out. Bing, bang, boom. And there I go. It's matted. And then I want to use a sentiment on the front. So I've pulled lots of sentiments. These are the ones from Katie Sue. Well, I've pulled lots of them. I've got all of the banners. I mean, I pulled all the sentiments from Katie Sue to use today. So I'm going to grab, let's see what we've got over here. So these come in frames, and I take the sentiments out and use the sentiments, but that still leaves you literally 2 frames to do something with. You choose. Especially for you. Especially for you. Do we like that one? Sending you best wishes. Oh, that's pretty down there, isn't it? Okay, let's use that one, because then it doesn't, I don't want to cover up that beauty. So I'm going to take and I'm going to mat this. Actually, I think I'm going to cut it. I'm going to use my corner rounder. Hello, corner rounder. And maybe I use the smallest one. So when you're using the corner rounder and you're using something so small, you kind of have to figure out where it fits. You may put it in and it doesn't do anything. You kind of got to move it around until you get the right cut. There you go. See, that one's not in right. There we go. You can tell it's in right when you get a good punch. Now I've rounded those corners, but I also could take wishing you a fantastic day, and let's do a bigger, one of the bigger corners around our sides, one of the bigger radiuses. And then here, nope, that's not in. And then nope. And now it's even more roundy than this one. But I could take one more. Do I have another small one just so I can keep them apples to apples to apples? Yes, doesn't matter what it says. And I could do the big radius. So now I have got three different options, from just rounded to a little bit more rounded to completely oval, all done with the Hobbygross corner rounder on these little tiny sentiments. Isn't that wonderful? So I've got that. Well, now I've got three of them to choose from. Wishing you a fantastic day. Okay, so let's cut a mat. And I'm going to corner around the mat too. So I think the one I used was, this was the smallest one, the smallest radius. Nope, see, not in right. Yep, there we go. You can tell when it clicks and you don't feel it cutting, you know you haven't gotten it where it needs to be. Look at me go. And then I think I will finish it with just a little piece of this to pop it. And I'm going to leave that one just square. Just a little piece, just to pop. So let's tape all of these down and together. So I want you to see that if you don't have a die cutting machine, not a problem. This is a punch, inexpensive punch, useful punch. And we have the other that has the tagged edges as well. It just takes your corners, your layouts, your mats, your sentiments to the next level. And gives you options. That is not straight. Okay, so there we go. And I think I'm going to mat it on there and just freehand cut it. You got this. And put that there. Let's tape this one in place. So I'm using 3/8 Stacey tape. It's back in stock. I love that it does not take months and months and months and months and months to get my tape in stock anymore. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, and I'm loving that we now have the sheets. I'm loving that. And then we have the super, super strong. Makes my heart happy. So let's just put this in here as a mat. Close it up. Grab some foam tape. This is by GG. JEJE. They are a company out of the Netherlands. It's the best foam tape I have ever used. And it's inexpensive. It's $1.99. That might have to go up. Maybe we might have to take it to $2.49. We'll have to see what happens. Sending you best wishes. Done. How cute is that? Those paper packs are amazing. All right, that one's done. Oh, you know what else we could do? Oh, well, let's do this one. Let's do the purple one because this one's so pretty. Let's grab some colors. Let's see what we've got. That's beautiful. Something darker. Okay, that works. I'm gonna put my pink back. Oh, this one's good too. Oh, that one's good too. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, maybe I do that instead. This feels like a sheet of A2. It is. So here's a good way of showing you. This is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. This is an A4 sheet of paper. So you can see my A4 sheet is longer, but it's narrower. So that holds true. If you cut your 8.5 by 11 into 4s, you end up with 4 A2 cards. If you cut your A4 sheet into 4, you end up with 4 A6 cards. But you can see the 8.5 by 11 is a little bit fatter. Not by much. We're talking maybe a half an inch at most. And the A4 is a little bit longer. Maybe 3/4 of an inch. Now you see the difference between the two papers. So let's do this one. And I'm going to cut my mat. And now I've got a mat that fits right inside. And then I'm going to cut another mat so I can lay this one in. Now I've made my matting. So I'm going to tape those into place. If you have to make cards in a hurry, grab that paper, fold it in half, make an A6 card, put some matting on the inside, and bing, bang, boom. Trim that just a little bit. And now that's going to fit in here. So I can put that down. And there we go. Mat done. Now all I need is a sentiment. I've got wishing you a fantastic day. Oh, I did that one twice. I also have birthday wishes. And happy birthday. Oh, that one's got green on it. Let's see. Happy birthday. Best wishes. Best wishes. Let's take nope, that wasn't enough. It wasn't in the right place. If you've got a corner, it will find it. You just have to kind of work until you get it to where it makes that nice sound, letting you know it's cut it all out. Best wishes. Okay, and we'll just mat that straight on. Or we can round it. What do you want to do? Round it, not. Round it, not. So now I've got best wishes and a little bit of the darker purple just to tie everything together. And all I'm using is paper. Paper and a punch. And let's round this one. So 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. I feel like this one, just that little corner isn't quite there yet. There we go. It just needed to take that little, yes, it just wasn't quite there. Oh, I used the wrong one. Well, Stacey, now you're gonna have to make everything that one. But I think I'll be able to get it by. And let's see. That. There. Okay, we're gonna let it be. So my videos are not scripted and they're not edited. What happens, happens. So for all intents and purposes, this is a live class. We just roll with it. I pre-tape so that I'm able to live chat with you. I am not talented enough to create and chat. Look at a computer monitor or my phone or whatever people look at to be able to live chat with you. I'm just not that. I am who I am. And I like to be present. And when you have questions, I like to be able to answer them on the chat. Perfect. Put it right down there. Now you could add bling and you could add all sorts of stuff. I'm just keeping it simple, as if you're a newbie crafter, you're crafting on a budget, and you want to make some pretty things. This hobby does not have to be expensive. It really doesn't. If you can be creative and you can put your own personal touch on things, people are going to love what you make for them. I think this corner rounder is like $10. And the paper pads, they retail for $8.99 each. So when they're on sale, they're less than $9, and you get 24 sheets in a paper pad, 24 sheets and a corner rounder, and maybe a pack of cardstock, colored cardstock that you can pick up from your local large mass store. And you can make pretty things. Now, I do want to show you quickly that I can add to this. Where's that pink? Because you will see the girls have made samples where they have added to the inside. I'm not adding anything that is difficult. I am still just using scissors and tape. I'm not using a trimmer. I'm just freehanding it. And to me, close is good enough. I'm okay with my cuts being a little wonky. It means that I did it. If I take that, and I'm just going to guess. My guess is pretty close. And I put a little bit of tape on the side. So this is 1/4 inch. I'm going to take the 1/4 inch and I'm going to put it half on and half off. So if you had 1/8 of an inch tape, that's what I would use. But I put my tape half. Well, now I just pulled my whole tape off. Stacey. Oh, it left it where I needed it. That works. Fold it back in onto itself because it is double-sided, so you can do that. I want my tape half on and half off. So that I can fold that extra back onto itself. I'm just trying to have like a 1/8 strip of tape. And then I can put that there. And I can put, this one says, sending you best wishes. So to the birthday girl. And I'm going to pop that up with a little bit of foam tape. Oh, I have a little bit of foam tape. Look at that right here. Ha, ha, ha. I just want you to see that without all the bells and whistles and wahoos and doodads, and you can still be absolutely amazing. Right? There you go. There was no tabs on the end that folded under. I just free-handed everything. I took the paper and made it into my card bases. And then just took cardstock and inexpensive sentiments. These sentiments from Katie Sue, I think there's 8 colors and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 sentiments. So 56 sentiments of these, and in the little banners you get even more. I think it's 96, and those are all foiled in gold or silver. You get both, and bing bang boom, you're done. I could do the same thing here. Add another, put a band across it, and put a gift card in there. So, first things first, keep it simple. Sometimes you just need to knock a bunch of these out, and this gets the job done. You could absolutely take little blings and put little blings in there, little rhinestones, or some little glitter glue, whatever makes your heart happy. I didn't do these. Oh, but I want to, but we have to move on. So I want to show you some of the samples that the SMS girls made. So here's their pink. My pink. Here is their purple, just matted, easy peasy. Here's my purple. I did a double matte, and I have a double matte there, easy peasy. Here is one of their blues. So they double matted. They matted with a dark blue and a white. You have the dark blue and light blue, and then your white. And they rounded the sentiment, but let the rest of the mat be square. But then they did a blue here where it is vertical and a card. Look at how simple that is. Honestly, truly, I can't stress enough that when you give this to somebody, you may see it as simple. They're going to see it as just unbelievable. They're gonna say, you made that for me? And then they're gonna think that you are an absolute rock star. They are not gonna look and see, oh, maybe my scoring isn't exactly straight, or maybe my line on the inside's a little wonky. They don't see any of that, so you shouldn't either. Make from love, not from perfection. Love these two. And then last but not least, get well soon. Now this was done. This had to have been done with the tag punch. Maybe I'll try something with the tag punch. And then happy birthday. And here they put a band just across the front and the happy birthday right on there. They didn't even mat anything on the inside. And this one has just an ivory. So I want to meet you where you are in your creative journey. And this might be exactly where you are. And this is a good place to be. I've been doing this for 25 years and I love the ones I made. I'm very happy with what I did. And I would be proud to give this to somebody. I would be proud to give this to somebody, with or without the gift card. So Paper Favorites has 4 papers. You can see why I didn't want to wait until they released. Hey everybody, Paper Favorites, hello. They're finding out now that I've used them. Sometimes that's how a manufacturer finds out what's going on. They'll tune in and they're like, oh my goodness. Yes, well, you wouldn't have sent them to me if you didn't want me to love them, right? So there you go. Simple, easy, effective, affordable. 24 cards in each one. $10. I think the punch is $10. I don't know if that's the sale price or not, but even at $10. And I didn't even make those. That kind of hurts my heart a little bit, but we do have to move on. So the first die I'm going to play with, because now we do run into die cutting, and that does require a die cutting machine. It does. And die cutting machines are not the most inexpensive thing in the world. As prices go up on everything, die cutting machines are a tool. They are absolutely a tool. I think that they are an essential tool if you want to really start to create and feel, you want to expand, and you've done the basics, now you want to grow. But I also know that people only have so much to go around, and you may have to save. Saving for a die cutting machine would be something I would recommend. I would. So I've got the die here that makes the cute little, aren't they so cute? Put your little lip balm in there. Well, it has a cover. Somebody took the cover off of this one, but it has the little lip balm in there. I thought I had some lip balms. But I can put my little lollipop in there. I would have sworn I had lip balm somewhere up here. Huh, I wonder where they went. I wonder if they're in here. Oh, Stacey, hello. Maybe they left the lid off so I could show you. Oh, I'm just trying to grab them. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was something. Ta-da! Look at a little chapstick. So there, I'll show you. There is a little flap to cover it. But look at how cute is that? Although if you had I shouldn't have taken one of the thingies off the lollipop, so the lollipop would have been taller. Anyway, this is the die we're going to start with. So I can use it on a regular set of cutting pads. I don't need to use the extended ones. It fits just fine. It all depends upon what it is I want to cut. That is true. So if I come back over and I grab some of my paper, our Cricut's back. Maybe I want that piece right there. Let's try this out of the blue and see what we get. So I'm going to be specific about where I want my that's the top though. So that would be upside down then. I could go that way. All right, let's just try it. All we can do is try. All we can do is see what happens. So I'm going to bring over my Cizzix Big Shot machine, and I am using my magnetic platform. That way I don't have to tape anything down. Nothing moves. Remember, if you have a pacemaker, this may not be the best thing for you, a magnetic platform, because of all the magnets in it. You certainly wouldn't want to hug it, that's for sure. So I would absolutely talk to my doctor maybe before adding one to my crafty stash. There is a warning on. There's a warning on that says magnetic field can be harmful to pacemaker wearers. So just giving you heads up. I don't know, let's just cut it and see what happens. So it's not going to matter that my platform is longer than my plates. It's going to go through just fine. Easy peasy mac and cheesy. One roll should get it done. I don't need an additional shim. And bing, bang, boom. Should have turned it the other way. Well, we're still going to go for it. And I'm going to cut one more. Just because, and I'll do that one out of maybe out of purple. Maybe I do that one right there. If I used longer platforms, I could go straight. So if I use the longer plates, oh no, my paper's not quite long enough. You know what? I'm going to cut this in pieces. I want this piece to be one part and the backing to be another. I'm just going to cut this in pieces. Yep, I want that. And then I want that. Because sometimes you want what you want. And I'm going to keep that. So So even though this is a one cut die, I want to be specific about what pieces I get out of my paper. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And I think I'll keep that. And I might cut it one more time. Let's see what we get. So this die is really meant to be used with double-sided paper. It is supposed to be a one-cut die, and it has places that has score lines. So I can see that there's a score line there, and I can see that there's a score line here, and I can see that there's a score line right there, and another one on this side. And I'm just scoring it with my hands. I can see that there's a score line here for the lid. And I know this is the lid because it has score lines on 3 sides. And then these little score lines here to make the flaps of my lids. 1, 2, 3, and down. And then a score line there, a score line there. Your little flaps for your bottom of your. So you are supposed to put it together like this, one cut. And if you are using a double-sided paper or solid cardstock, perfect. But because we're cutting from a single-sided piece of paper, when I fold it, my pretty pattern is now on the back. I don't want that on the back side. So if you don't want that on the back side, you simply snip right there. Right there, separating the two. Because now I can build this. I can put my flap there and my flap there to close it up, and then add my tape here and put it on the pretty side of my paper. So let's do that. Let's add a little bit of Stacey tape. And a little bit of Stacey tape. This is a super easy die to use as a one-cut die if you're using paper that is either solid on both sides or the pattern works on both sides. But if you're using a single-sided paper, you just have to snip the two apart. And there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't hurt the finished look at all. So I've got Stacey tape on my 2 little tabs. And I'm just going to bring those up and attach those to. Look at how simple is that. Now I've got these, let's give that a good push. I've got these tabs right here, which are now going to get placed right against my pretty little tag, which you can use as a tag all by itself if you snip it. So let's take this one and a little bit of Stacey tape. Super easy die to put together. It just makes a difference if you want to be specific about what paper you want. what elements from the paper you want, or if you're just doing cardstock, just go for it. This is a crazy easy die to put together. Now I've got that ready to stick down, and all I do is line it up here and give a push. Now my lid, I'm not going to put any tape on my lid because my lid folds down and closes up. Need a little more tape there, but that's okay. There we go. In and in. Come on. Now I decide what to do with it. So I've got my pretty blue paper all the way around. I've got my pretty blue paper on the back. I can put a little piece of ribbon if I want. And I can fill it with a lollipop. I can fill it with a couple, nope, that's gonna be too big. I've got a couple little pieces of hard candy that will fit in there. I've got some Werther's caramels. What do you want to fill it up with? Just need a little tape at that top. Let's put my ribbon through. And my ribbon through. And close it up. I don't know, maybe a little piece of tape on that if I want. I just don't have it going on to the inside. Yeah, I think maybe just a little piece of tape just to close that little one up. So you put your goodie in it, and then a little piece of tape on the top lip of the closure. I think that'll make my heart happy. And then just close it up. And a little ribbon. They're cute. They're really cute. But I did this one separately. So I knew I wanted this piece for my base. So I'm gonna snip here, because that was the bottom of this. And I'm gonna snip here. And now this is my background, and this is gonna be my cute little box. Nice score. This is my bottom. because it doesn't have score lines around the 3 sides. It only has score lines on 2 sides. So that's my bottom. My top has score lines on 3 sides. So let's close this one up. For me, I like to be able to decide what piece of paper, where on the paper I want to use it. So I just split it into 2. It's easier to handle. It doesn't take away from the design at all. You could do this, and then I could do just a solid piece of purple paper as my background. I mean, I have options. But if you want a one-cut die, it will do that for you as well. You're just going to have to find paper other than single-sided. Because when you fold it up, you're going to get whatever on the back of that single-sided paper, which is generally white. Okay, so here I am again. And then score here. And here, and the score lines are already built in for you. And here. And Stacey tape on both of my edges, because then I can line it up with my pretty paper. Isn't that cute? So however it is you want to do it. And then I'm just going to tape it right to. Put my little lip balm in there. And then maybe, I would say maybe I'll go ahead and add a piece of tape to that top lid just to keep it in place. So cute. So cute. Really so cute. So real quick, let's just take a piece of basic cardstock and how about a minty green? Same color on both sides. So it's not going to matter when I fold it and put it up. because now when I fold that back piece up, it's the same color. And you make it a one cut. Fold the lid down, and it's fine. Same color all the way around. But if I take, let's take a piece of all over. And I do my score, and I do my score, and my score, and my score. Let's move this out of my way. So when I put it together, it's gonna have that white because the back side is the pattern. If I do that, all I have to do to fix it is just snip this off. Just snip it off. And then build your little box, and then tape it right to. So if you're using the same color paper all the way around, you can have it as a one cut. If you're using pattern paper that's single-sided, or pattern paper where you don't like what's on the back side, then you just snip it and you put it together and you are good to go. This is a darling, darling die. And the girls made super cute samples for you. You'll see this bow a little bit later on. You got the chapstick in there. Here they did it out of one color, but then cut again and just got the front and decorated the front and the back. Gosh, I can't tell who did these. There's the writing on them is, well, this was Dortina and Gail. This is Gail. See, using a glitter background and then making the box. Just snip it apart. It's okay. Honest. Look at how cute is that one. So green, made the box green, and then came back in and decorated. This is Claire. Love the little bows. And this is Catherine. And then here is one where the back, where we did it just as it is, a single cut, where the pretty went to the back side, and we just inked. We just inked the front and left the back the way it is. You can make these in no time at all, And you can really elevate them or keep them super simple. It's all up to you. And even the little tag is cute all by itself. Even just the little tag is darling. So this is the first die. And I love it. It's just beautiful, and I think it's so useful. What a great way to stuff little goodies in there. Just a little something something. Or like I said, the lip balm. I like the little Dum Dum lollipops or a few little candies in there. A few little Jordan almonds in there for your wedding. Some Jelly Bellies. A nice little party favor for baby showers. Okay, that's die number 1. Moving on. Die number 2. We'll do the door hanger. This is a super simple die. So there's nothing tricky about this one. No flip-flopping or, cutting or cutting it in half to make it work. Nope. You start with a main die. And then you have a layering die. And then you have a layering die if you want. Up to you. See, look at, isn't that tag so cute from that other one? It's so cute. All right, so let's play. Let's take, I've got some of this left. That'll go well. Okay, so we did, maybe we do something in the pink. Maybe I should do something in the pink. But I'm so, okay, I won't do the next one in the blue, but I love the blue. I do. So I'm just gonna snip this down because I've got enough right here to make that happen. Bing, bang, boom. Save this in case I need to mat something. Bring over my Big Shot. And I have got my extended magnetic multi-purpose platform. This die fits right on a standard size plate. I don't want to use my big plates until I have to. It'll keep the warpage down. If you use the long plates and you're just putting something in the center, then there's nothing on either end, there's no structure on either end of those plates to help keep them lay flat when you roll it through. They will want to kind of roll up because there's nothing there to help keep it flat. There's no die there or paper there. So let's send this one on through. Easy peasy mac and cheesy. It's not gonna move because it's on a magnetic platform. So I will tell you, this is my first time having an extended magnetic platform. I don't think I've ever had one before. One roll would have been fine. Bing, bang, boom, done. Now I take the second die and I decide what paper I want. See, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? My goodness gracious. It's hard for me to decide what to cut because everything looks so good. I want that piece right there. Or maybe I cut this piece and then I come back with that piece. Oh, okay, let's do that. Okay, let's do that. So again, my die is going to stay exactly where I put it. And this is an easy die to cut. It's not intricate, no precision base plate needed. These are just easy dies to cut. So now I have this on that. And then I'm going to cut that using my standard plates. Now that on there. Oh, these are so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So let's put them down. And then I've got these little leaves I could do, but I'm not. I've got lots to do. So let's tape this one down. And with the Simple and Basic dies, you'll find that they do a dotty edge, a micro dotty edge on all of their dies. It just gives this little extra detail on all of their dies. The designer of these dies, she is a wonderful person. She is so kind and so clever, and I missed seeing them in Germany this year. I missed seeing them. But I am thankful to know them and thankful that they want to do business with us. Sometimes manufacturers. Yeah. Been a rough couple of years, but that's okay. We found our people. I feel it's hard for the manufacturers when they have all of these retailers in their ear. And we do Make It Mondays, and we do New For You Thursdays, and in the studio with Stacey, and we do get wonderful deals, and sometimes that's not always the most popular thing. With all of you, it's great. You all love it. But sometimes manufacturers take some serious heat for some of the things that we do with them, and I feel badly for that. Look at how beautiful is this. Oh my gosh. And then I'm going to pop this with some foam tape. Again, beautiful tag, just a beautiful tag. I don't know if I want ribbon running through it or not. Oh, ribbon running through it. Wasn't there a movie, a river runs through it? going to put it in there just in case I decide yes. Okay, just in case I decide I want a little bit of ribbon. And then that there. And I said I wasn't going to, but I am. So we'll put this piece of the die over here. I'll put this someplace else because I'm going to use just a little bit of that dark blue paper. See how it clicks down? And then nothing moves. Look, Ma. No hands, no tape, no Post-it notes, no anything. Them on my gotcha tool. Maybe just the one. And grab some sticky dots. Sticky dots are a Scrapbooking Made Simple product. They are sheets that have hundreds of thousands of micro dots on them. You get 10 sheets per package, and they really do make putting something intricate down easy peasy. There's hundreds of thousands of dots, and the dots are only going to pull up where the paper is. So no liquid glue. They are repositionable until they become permanent. And there will come a point in time where you will not be able to move around your die. But for a while, you can move things around and reposition it. And do I want it that low, or do I want it a little higher? how beautiful. These are super easy. And then, if you're not using it as a door hanger, this is Martinelli's. This is sparkling apple cranberry. Yum. You can put a little bend right there and make it as, or a gift. Look at that. You're taking somebody a nice little bottle of wine or champagne or whatever. You just put a little bend right there and put it right over. And then your tag hangs flat. You can put happy birthday on it. Congratulations. I also have my cinnamon dolce latte. See that bend right there? Or you keep it a door hanger. I think my little bottle here is too small. Oh, no, you just have to put your bend in there. This is even my little, my little lemonade bottle. So, hands, hand sanitizer or hand lotion or bath bubbles or whatever. I love these. They're beautiful. And the girls. Here, without having the extra, the congrats, without having the extra piece, the extra mat, because she wanted that piece right there, and I don't blame her. And all of this is out of the paper that the paper favorites. This is Katie. Katie, it's beautiful. The congrats is out of the Simple and Basic word dies. So there's mine, there's Katie's. Look at this one. This is Claire, all done out of just cardstock. And look at, she just layered and layered and layered those leaves, and she's got best wishes across the top. So best wishes right on top of your bottle of champagne or your bottle of Martinelli's sparkling apple cider. Look at how beautiful is that. And oh, then we've got one where they put the, who did this one? This is Dortina. Dortina has the little leaves coming down. And she also didn't use the extra little matting piece because that paper, but we used the same paper, so then you can see the difference. They're so pretty. And here, out of the beautiful, what was it? It's olive breeze, and your pretty leaves. And then who did this one? This one Patty did. And this one is Catherine. And it says mine. Catherine, did you make this for Claire? Put on her mine. Okay. So, whether it's a door hanger or it is for a gift that you're giving, they all are just stunning. I'm going to take mine out and leave the girls in. They really are stunning. So that is, ooh, that's this die right here. Let's see if I can get it back. From Simple and Basic. So we start with the main door hanger, then we have the layering piece, Then we have the tag that can go on top. And then we have the leaves. So this is the die we just used. It is SBD 672. And this is what we did. And the first die we used is literally one piece, and it's SBD 646 to make the lip balm holders. But we have to move on. Okay, so next one we're going to play with. This one's good. This one's super easy again. This is SBD 637. They don't name their dies, and all of the little bows that you've been seeing came out of this one. So again, this is not a difficult die. It is, however, like a child's toy where it's hard to get it out. You have one main die, and then you have layering opportunities. So let's decide what we're going to do this one in. How about, let's see, maybe the green, maybe the breezy one. Or maybe the purple. I did blue. I don't want to do blue again. So let's grab a piece of purple cardstock. And I think I'm going to cut the base out of cardstock. I don't think I'll get two of them out of a sheet. Nope. That's really pretty. It's really pretty with that one right there. Oh, this paper is stunning. Okay, let's just cut this piece. And I'm using Paper Favorites, I think, again next week, and it's totally different than this. Ooh, this one's a little long. Okay, I'm going to need my extended platform, my extended plates for this one. It's a little long. Even if I put it on an angle, it's too long. It's right there, but it is too long. So hello, extended plates. Let's break you in. Ooh, now, they do not have any kind of colored plates or anything like that. The extended plates, there's no glitter plates, there's no colored plates. So I am going to write on one of them. Do not cut. So I know that this is my do not cut plate. What is a do not cut plate? It's a plate that you try to never cut into. So I did write it. Do not cut on. Do not cut. And then again over here, you can write it wherever makes your heart. You can do a label maker, whatever makes your heart happy. But somewhere write do not cut. You are going to try not to cut into this plate. This is forever going to be your top plate until your bottom plate gets so warped and so cracked that you have to replace it. And when it's time to do that, then your do not cut plate becomes your bottom plate, and you open up a new set of plates, but you don't take 2 out, you only take 1 out, and that becomes your new do not cut plate. It allows for your dies to go through your machine smoother, easier. It keeps the warpage down on your main cut plate. And if you cut into it, it happens. I've done it. It's just you're not using that as your all the time cut plate. So now it fits fine because I'm on my extended platform. And now I'm going to put my do not cut plate over the top. Hopefully these have dried. And I'm going to send it on through. Should be a 1 cut pass. If you want to bring it back just because it's easier for you to bring it back, you can do that, but you don't have to. And now I'm going to try not to cut into this plate because it's going to allow my bottom plate to warp less. And I have now cut into this one. What color would, see if I can find a color that'll help you see the, I don't know if you can see, but there are cut lines where the die cut into it, and that's going to happen, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse the more you use this. But when this is broken, when you finally have to replace it, there will come a time where it cracks in half and you will have to replace it. Then this, which hasn't been cut into at all, or very minimally, becomes your new bottom plate. You wipe off your do not cut, you open up your next set of extended cutting pads, and instead of taking 2 of them out, you only take 1, and that becomes your new do not cut plate. It really does extend the life of your plates, honest. So here is my main die. And I can see a score line. Right there. If you want to take your scoreboard tool and score it a little bit better, you can. Like I said, I'm a go for it kind of girl. And so the score lines are not the dotty lines. The dotty lines is the pretty little detail. The score line is in between the dotty lines. So like I said, you may want to take your scoring tool. I just kind of work with it and that score line just appears. Look at how cute. I just want to put Post-it notes in there and give this as a gift with a magnet on the back. I want to do that so badly. I want to put a magnet and some Post-it notes. Look at how cute is that? But we're not done. It has all of the pieces to then decorate with. So this is going to create a mat for that. And this is going to create a mat for that. And this is going to create a mat for the back side. Let's see, what color do I want to use? Do I want to go a little darker? Do I want to go maybe white? So I bring my Big Shot back over, put my paper down. I can get 2 on this one and just slide that on down because I've got the room. And this one here, and I can send all of these through at the same time because I have the room. So my do not cut plate over the top. Creaks and cracks are okay. Send it on through. These are easy dies. They're open frame dies. You do not need to go back and forth if you don't want to. One. So that on there, and that on there, and that on there. And I've got my 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. Great. Now, I have got the decorative pieces to go on top. And that's where I'm going to pick my pretty paper from. Gosh, or do I like that one? So I love this one. And what do I want on the top? I could do that again on the front and put it out of the same image so it lines up. Do we like that idea? Oh my gosh, this piece is so gorgeous. Okay, I used that piece before. I like what I like. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Or maybe I take, maybe I do that in the back. Okay. Okay, so maybe I do that over here. And then maybe I take these and I do that. And that. And I have my back in plain. Okay, let's try it. What's the worst that can happen? I have 2 more sheets of this. Should I bring it down so that I have that? Okay, I tell myself to try it and then I don't try it. It's only paper. Beautiful paper, but only paper. I have 2 more sheets of this exact same pattern if this does not work for me. Now I could have used my smaller plates. I should have used my smaller plates. I didn't need to use my full-size plates on this one because I'm just doing little pieces. All right. Let's see what we get. Put this back and put that back. They lay down so nice because they're on the magnetic platform. Put this one back and that one back. And let's put it all together. So I've got my white and my purple. And let's mat that down. And make sure I'm on the right side. And you're like, how do you know what's the right side? Die cuts have this little beveled edge. And if you flip it around, you'll be able to tell this does not have that pretty beveled edge. This side does. You're looking for the side with the pretty beveled edge. Okay. And then that on there. These dies are so easy to use. So they are simple, but and they are basic because they're easy to use, but they're stunning. And again, the designer is lovely. The whole team there is lovely. And they speak Stacey, which apparently is a language all unto itself between my holy smokes artichokes and my my wahoo kachoos and a few other things that I say. But they speak Stacey. When I send back an email that says, they know exactly what that means. It's I want to talk more. I want to negotiate more. What more can we do? And then we've got this piece here. So let's put down this and this. And sometimes I just want it and I just take it all and I don't even question. I'm happy to, whatever the price is, we'll pay it. I want it. There's an item coming where that is the case, where I saw it and I wanted it so badly that I just bought it all. I bought it all. I bought it all. No, I didn't ask about the item. I didn't order a sample of the item. I knew what it was. I knew I had to have it and I bought it all. That is coming. I'm going to have it for probably the next 10 years, but I had to have it. See, I am no different than all of you. I love this stuff. I love playing with it. I love being creative with it. I love teaching with it. I love showing you all the options that you have and that it can look like $1 million, but you didn't pay $1 million. Look at how cute is this gonna be. I'm so pleased with myself. This is my crafty time. And all the samples we make go to church, they go to a senior center, and they go to hospitals. And they are used to give to patients or the elderly that don't have family or relatives to send them birthday cards or Christmas cards or thinking of you cards or welcome to the church cards. And for the church, they use them at their annual garage sale. And I honestly, I think they sell the cards for 25 cents each. You know, wait a minute. Okay, my face, I'm probably really sweaty. It's really hot in here. But if those people who paid 25 cents knew how much it cost to make that card, oh my gosh, right? But they buy it for 25 cents and all the money goes into a scholarship fund to help the kids in church who can't afford to go to the church summer camp. The money goes to scholarship them so they get to go to church summer camp up at Lake Hume. But they have no idea what went into that 25-cent card. I know we all know that. I know all of you relate. You absolutely relate. Oh, it is hot in here. My face is probably bright red. All right, and this one goes this way. So pretty. And then we have the little bow. I love taking that paper and using it like that. And then, of course, I could do the inside. I could put a mat on the inside as well. I could do all of the inside. It's a super light piece right there. Oh, but we got to move on. I still have more to do. We've got to move on. But I want you to see that you can if you want. Yep, you absolutely can. Just want a light piece in case you want to write, somebody wants to write a sentiment in the inside. Creaks and cracks are okay. As long as it's going through your machine, you're good to go. Okay. This to that. You'll do a better job of taping down. I just know that I've got 2 more dies to go still. You're like, what? 2 more dies? Yes. And then this in there. And I could do the tops and the bottoms too, but I can't. The girls made beautiful samples. I'm hoping one of them might have done it. Again, you would do a better job of taping down. You'd put it around top and bottom and the 4 sides maybe. I just want to get it in here so you can see that you can mat. And then bam. Put a gift card in there. I have no idea, but it's darling. So this is die number SBD 637. This is what we did, and the back. I think the air conditioner just came on. It is warm in here. We try not to run the air conditioner too much. Let me show you what the girls did. So here, super cute. They added the bows. Of course they did. This is Catherine. Look at the back and the front. Yes, and the congrats. That's the die from Simple and Basic. Cute, right? So there's Catherine. Here is Gail, and Gail went the other direction. There's the bow. Oh, with the celebrate. Oh, that's so cute, Gail. Oh, I love it. Right? Look at how cute. So she did it the other direction. Very smart. Thank you for doing that. And then we have, oh, Katie, this way or this way? I think it can go either or. And our Cricut's back. I think Katie's can go this way or that way. And she used the leaves from the door hanger die to do that. And the bows are just so cute. The bows are just darling. And then we have Patty. She has, is this Patty? Yes, she has Happy Day. She's got the bows. You open it. She's done the inside. She's done the back side. And she did this in the Olive Breeze. And then we have in the blue, which is Dortina. Congrats. Did I show the blue? I don't remember. I don't think I have. Dortina has congrats going on. And it just self-closes up. You just tuck the tabs right underneath and you're good to go. So we've got Dortina and her congrats. We've got Patty and her Happy Day. We have Gail and her Celebrate. And we have Catherine and her congrats. And Katie. And then mine. Love this die. I do want to put Post-it notes. I want to put a stack of Post-it notes and a magnet on the back. I just think that would make the cutest little thank you gift to somebody. All right, moving on. Next die. We're going to need to use the extended plates for this die as well. It's long. It's super easy too. This is die number SBD 647. This is like opening children's toys. If you've ever had to open up a child's toy that's got a million wrap tights around it. So here is your main die. You have layering pieces, This makes it look like it's a Christmas present. Or a little present. You've got a little banner. But let's cut this one. And let's do something maybe in the pink. So let's see, what shade of pink do I want? Well, I think I'll start with a light pink and then figure it out from there. Yes, I'll start with a light pink and then figure it out from there. So this is an A4 piece of paper. So my die fits fine. If you have Cizzix paper, you're going to be great. If you have Lisa Horton paper, you're going to be great. Almost every paper we sell is A4, and as you can see, I'll be able to get more than one out of my paper. I will need to use the extended clear plates. My die is too long for my normal cut plates. So my do not cut plate, I do not put that down first. And remember, this is $59.99 for the magnetic platform extended and the 2 cut plates. They come as a pair of the cut plates, so you get them 2 at a time and we have them open stock as well, and they're on sale. I would pick them up if you need them. I would pick them up if you think you're going to want to need them. We've got them for such a wonderful price. My do not cut plate over the top, and then send it on through. My die is thin, so it warped a little bit. I'm just going to bend it back into place. No problem. In fact, while I'm here, I'm just going to cut 2 because I can. Magnetic platform holds everything in place. You can go back many years ago to the first time I showed the standard magnetic platform. I wasn't supposed to have it. Stampin' Up! Had an exclusive on it, and I wanted to show it, and I wanted people to see it and how to use it. So I got a hold of a Stampin' Up! Magnetic platform, and then we just kind of ran paper over all the areas I wasn't allowed to show where it said Stampin' Up. Boy, that caused a lot of problems. But I wanted people had questions about it, and it wasn't available to retailers. They gave it to Stampin' Up as an exclusive for like several months, and we kept getting calls and calls. So I finally just got my hands on a Stampin' Up. It was the CEO of Ellison. This was before. I mean, this is a long time ago. This was before I like knew people, and I remember the CEO of Ellison getting a hold of me. Like, oops. But people didn't understand how to use it. So we MacGyvered one. I literally said that. We MacGyvered it. I never thought they would do an extended platform just because of the price. But at the price we have it, yep, this is great. Okay, this is the piece. Again, it's got score lines. Take my bamboo bone folder from Yasutomo. For the price of this bone folder, you will not get a better bone folder. It is made out of bamboo, not bone, and it is so strong, and it feels so good in your hands, and it is so easy to use. And when it's on sale, it's like $4.88, which is an incredible price. Yasutomo is a fine art company, and so they don't look at things from the paper crafting world and say, oh, everybody else is selling these for $12.99. We can sell them for $12.99 too. No, Yasutomo looks at it as a tool for an artist and says, what's an artist going to need and how much can we sell it for? And then they do. Bless their pea picking hearts. That bone folder is amazing. But it's bamboo, not bone. I'm just trying to get my score lines. And then I've got a score line here. And then I take my little end and I put it through. And I've made a little easel tent. Look at how cute. So you need to have numbers, place numbers for tables. You want a birthday card. You want a school picture. You know your kids' school pictures, and you can put them right there, and they just sit right there on Grandma and Papa's desk or on your desk at work or on. I mean, you want to add a calendar to it later on in the year. Look, and it's not small. It's great. Love these. It's a great die. The girls took their little scoring tool, like a scoreboard, and rescored the line so it was easier for them to score it. Again, they think I'm crazy when they watch me do this. Because I find the line and then I just work it, because I don't have one of those tools. I have my finger. My finger's free. And if I can get it done with my finger, that leaves me more opportunity to spend that money on something I can't do. I just find the line. Bing, bang, boom. And there we go. And of course it has matting pieces. Of course it does. So I used the blue and I used the purple. That's pretty. That's pretty, but it's right in the middle, and I don't want to do that because I can make a card out of that. I think I'm going to take it from that one because that was towards the top, and it still leaves me the rest of the sheet to play with. Yep, I'm going to have to pull it from that one. And now I don't need my extended plates because I'm using a smaller die. I can still use my extended magnetic platform with my smaller plates, and it's not going to hurt the plates or the platform at all. That's pretty. And send it on through. Bring it on back. Fits right there. And then I can do this piece down here for the back or the inside. My die's jumping. It's trying to get to where the magnets are. So let's pull it back down. It wants to jump that way. I can put that back here just so it has a finished piece back here. I think I'm going to have to cut that bottom off just a little bit to make it fit. Shoop. So now I've got a back piece, I've got a front piece. And now I decide how to decorate it. And again, I could come in and I could use the oval to go on top of the front. I mean, I have options. The girls did a beautiful job on their samples, and I just think it would be beautiful with a little picture in the front or for your calendars. What an easy way, because it stands all on its own. Amazing. So this is die number SBD 647, and you will need the extended platform if you are working with a standard Big Shot machine. You'll need that extended platform. Just like the last die we did, you will need that extended platform. So let's see what the girls did. So we've got Sending Smiles. Again, there's the font from the set that is part of the I Want It All bundle. It's available open stock too. It was part of the New For You that we just had with Simple and Basic. Sending Smiles. The banner comes with the die set. Patty did this one. She put a little oval on the back. You could put a plain white oval and put your sentiment there, and a picture here, or a gift card here, or a calendar here. And then we have Best Wishes. Look at how pretty is this. So, who did this one? Katie. Katie added a little extra matte around it and a little bit of gold with Best Wishes. You're having a party. This is perfect for your table, for your names, because you get this die here. So you can make seating for Christmas, for, Thanksgiving, for Halloween, for whatever event is coming up, and you want little table settings and they have their name at their place setting. Then we have Special Birthday on the front and the back. And this one is Claire. And it just sits there. It's just so nice. And we have Special Birthday again using the ovals, because the ovals you get two, so you can pop them. You've got Special Birthday going on. And this one is, I can't read it. I'm not 100% sure, but Darling. Special Birthday. And then we have Happy Day. It is a happy day. Look at on the front and the back. Oh, well, weren't they tricky? They got it to go all the way down and then cut the little hole. Of course they would. Who is this? Dortina. Of course you did. I shortened mine up a little bit. And then we have your table number. So you're having an event, a wedding, and you need everybody to come into the reception and find out what table they're, and you put these on the tables so they know they're table number 12. Here you go. This is Catherine. So the girls did beautiful, beautiful samples for you. All of them are lovely. All of them are a little different. But it all starts out with just an easy die cut. A simple and basic die cut. All right, the last die we have is an interesting die. I will tell you that. Took us a little time to figure out how to put it together. No real instructions. You kind of have to, you figure it out. And this is what it looks like. And I'm like, what the heck does this make? I knew that this was going to gusset somehow. I just wasn't 100% sure how. It makes a mini slimline card. It is SBD 648. It is also part of the I Want It All bundle, so everything you've seen is part of the I Want It All bundle along with the sentiment dies. And you start with this die and 2 of these. So I think I'm going to cut this out of regular paper, and I haven't used this yet. So maybe I'll use this, and let's find like a yellowy ivory, something like that. Let's see what we've got over here. Or maybe a pretty green. That's very pretty. That one? Well, let's see what happens. So, first thing I need to do, cut out my main die. Just not 100% positive on that color. Like, just do it, Stacey. Just go for it. I don't know. Maybe I was right. Maybe an ivory is better. I'm going to go with an ivory and see what happens. It may be a mistake. We may come back to that green. It's possible. So this is my Stacey Park 110-pound ivory. Let's send it on through. I do not need my big extended plates, but I am going to use my extended, not my multi-purpose platform, my extended magnetic platform. Got my cut plate down. My die, maybe at just a slight angle, and send it on through. So here's my first cut, and you can see it's left score lines. There's score lines here. 3 of them. Let me cut it again. So the lines that crisscross don't cut, they score. And just so you can see, there's a score line here. There's a score line here. And there's a score line here. So this design does not cut out or cut in. It just scores. Now, the way I do it is I take my crisscross cut right here, and oh, it wants to score all by itself. Okay. Well, usually I take my crisscross cut like that. And then I take my next crisscross cut. And I score that. So now I've scored both crisscrosses. Zoop and zoop. And then I start to fold and make a gusset. And I just kind of pinch them together. And then I kind of pinch them together. Let's get that down there really good. Until I make a little tiny, what looks like the top of a house. So I fold, and I fold, and I score. And then I fold, and I fold, and I score. And then I fold. I can even do that one all the way across, the straight one straight across, and score. And then I just need to kind of pinch it. Pull it up. Get that one down. Come on. Pinch, pinch, pinch. There we go. And there we go. And I make a tiny little house. Now, the next day I need is here. Oh, and I need to cut it twice. Not once, but twice. So let's grab my ivory paper. And we go through once. And we do a wash, rinse, and repeat. So now I have my two sides, and they have tabs on them. I'm going to score because there's a score line there. And I'm going to attach it to both sides of my main fold. Again, a super easy die to use. All the score lines are there for you. They're built right in. My little house point is pointing towards me when I'm looking at it. And I'm going to put my little wings right on the side. Put my tape right on it. Again, you do a better job than I am. And just match them up. I've got 1/2 of my card done. A little bit of tape. So there's only 3 pieces. And the score lines are super easy visible to see. You're trying to make the little top of a house. And I always start by scoring down one side, and then I score down the other side. And then for most people, it's going to be easiest to score that middle. And then you start to let it fold into itself. And you're making that cute little top of a house. That's all you want to do is make a cute little top of the house. And now what I've made is a pop-up that can be decorated with all the extra pieces. So this is that die, and this is that die. Everything else here decorates. So this one is going to decorate here. Well, let's just do it. We're here. I know it's long, but we're here. This is such a pretty sheet. So I think I'm gonna do this one and then that one. And I can do the insides, I can do the outsides with it. Let's just get something going. So I've got this one for here. This one for there. And then I can start doing the sides. These are going to fit here. These are going to do your little inserts. They've given you a die to do the entire thing, including the front. If I didn't want to use these on my inside, I could close it up and use it as my outside, and then come in and do something else on the inside. The thing about the die is remembering that you need to make it into a little house. You're not gonna sit there and worry about it, and you're just gonna follow those score lines like I did and score this way, and then score that way, and then score right down the center, and then make that little top of the house. And that is what you are going to add. Your wings to make your card, and you've made a mini slimline. And they really are so lovely. Mat there. So you can mat it as much as you want. Maybe you don't want to do all of the, maybe you want to do these but not the insides. Maybe you just want to do the two pieces I'm doing, and then your front and your back. You're making a house out of that center die. And then when you open it, it pops. It's a really cool die. It's a really cool die. I love this die. I think that it is so creative and that it's been made so easy to use. I wish I had thought of it. I do. This is my type of die. This is something I would do. And I just love that it all comes in one die and that you have everything you need to make it exactly what you want it to be. So this is die number SBD 648. Let me show you what the girls have done with that one. So 1, 2, 3, I've got 4 samples of it. 4? I think I've got 4 samples of it. So a little belly band to keep it closed. This one was done by Simple and Basic. That's the dies that we used that were in the last New for You. See, so she did just the insides and left the blanks here. Did the front, did the back. Look at that. And then we have here, this is Gail. Gail's got a little belly band. She's got the little bow. She put a little cover on it. And she did the whole thing and put a sentiment in it. Oh my gosh, Gail. She's done the whole thing. She's matted every piece. Holy smokes, artichokes. Look at how beautiful is that. Somebody would be, wow, if you gave this to them. And it wasn't hard to do. It's just die cutting and then putting the pieces in. There's no measuring. It's easy. ABC 1, 2, 3 easy. The paper looks amazing with this Gail. And then she made her own little belly band to close it. Of course, I'm not sure I'm going to get it closed, but oh, there we go. Well done, you, Gail. Holy smokes. And then we have, I don't know who did this one. Look at how pretty in the purple. Oh, this is lovely. Look, Catherine, this is beautiful. So she's done the matting in solid colors there. You've got the paper favorites there. You've got the paper favorites on the front and the back. And it pops. I love this die. This really is a Stacey die. Love it. And I love it with the paper. The paper's amazing. And she made her own little belly band and she used the cute little bow. The bow came with the bow came with the little trifold. And then the last one I have here is Claire. Claire has Sending Smiles and she's made her little belly band. And then bang. The girls did a beautiful job. They did an absolute beautiful job. They really are spectacular. And it's as easy as 1, 2, 3 making this. And the papers are beautiful. So that's it. I've shown you all the samples. We started with the pretty cards just out of the paper. Started with just the very pretty little cards. And then we moved into, that's using the Paper Favorites paper, making it a card base. And then we moved into the darling little boxes for treats or for lip balm. No blisters needed. Lip balm in there, no blisters needed. And the girls just made pretties. Oh, that one's got the candy in it. They did such a lovely job. So we went from that, then we went into the door hangers or the bottle wraps that you hang off your champagne bottles or your sparkling bottles or your body lotions that you're giving away, or you use them as a door hanger. Mine. That's funny. Are you putting dibs on your room there, Catherine? And from that, we went into the Trifold. Where they self-seal, they close up, easy peasy. And the paper just fits beautifully, whether you do it horizontally or vertically. There's the one I did. From there, we went to our pretty stand-up tent card, whether you're going to use it to number your tables or for birthdays, best wishes, sending smiles, put a picture on the front, put a calendar on the front, whatever. They're great little, it's a great die just for the tent part of it. Really great die. And then we ended with the pop-up. Super easy to do. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So, what do we have on sale? Well, we have, I used the punches in the beginning with the sentiments. So I've got sentiments from Katie Sue on sale. I've got all this, the banners, I've got all the sentiments on because I used those in the beginning. We have the Cizzix magnetic platform extended version with a set of cutting plates to go with the full-size extended cutting plates, not $110.98, but $59.99. You can buy them separately and they are on sale. The bundle is where you're going to get the best deal, the best value. We have the Paper Favorites paper, which is stunning. It is $35.96 down to $28.77. I don't know how the 77 came. It might have supposed to have been $28.99, but I probably accidentally put 77. Oh well. All four, and this is the paper I used today. Beautiful. And then we have the dies. Whether you want to do the I Want It All bundle, which I know it's $146.90 down to $124.99. It's pricey. It has all of the dies that I used today. All 5 of the simple and basic amazing interactive dies. The tent, the lip balm, the trifold, the pop out, the door hanger or bottle hanger, and the sentiments, because the girls use the sentiments on lots of the samples. So, and they're also open stock. Make your heart happy, however you want to do it. But wow. Okay, I'm tired. Oh, it's late, it's late, it's late, it's late, and it's long. Hold on. Hold, please. Forgive my face if it is beet red. It is really warm under these lights and really warm in this room. All right, you guys, it's me, Stacey. Woo! How you doing? Wow, that was long, but it was good. Was it good? Did you learn something? Did you see something that made you go, oh? Was it fun? Did I show you something that just made your heart go pitter patter, pitter patter? Did I save you money somewhere? Did I make it so that maybe you can get something that you couldn't get before? Maybe. That's what we're all about. We're all about you. We're all about makers like me and Claire and Elena and Dortina and Patty and Mary and Yvette and Gail and Katie and who am I forgetting? Claire, Katie, Tamara has moved, Patty, Mary, Catherine. I knew I was forgetting somebody. I feel like Mary. I feel like Maria in the Sound of Music. God bless, what's his name? God bless Catherine. Because I knew I said Mary and Yvette and Gail and Dortina. God bless Catherine. All right, you guys, it's me, Stacey, Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Simple and basic is really here. You're gonna have a little more difficult time finding it anywhere else in the US, and a lot of this product hasn't launched yet. Hey, we're launching it for you, surprise. So if you love it, come visit us in our retail store, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. All of this product will be available there, or shop at scrapbookingmadesimple.com. You will find this under the Saturday with Stacey YouTube class category, or if you just go down our homepage, just scroll all the way down to at the bottom is where where the Saturday with Stacey stuff is. You'll see a picture of some of this and click into it. It'll take you right to the category. Okay, it's long. I appreciate you hanging. I hope we had a great time. Oh, I forgot to give something away. All right, chop chop. What do you have to post? Holy smokes, artichokes. What do you have to post? No, I'm just gonna scroll up and find a winner. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do it right now. Right now, we're posting it right now. So I'm scrolling up and I'm finding a winner right now. Okay, I'm announcing it right now. Oh my gosh, I need to put a Post-it note up in front of me. Don't forget to pick a winner. So you didn't have to, whatever you posted, it doesn't make a difference. Whatever you chatted about in the live chat, I'm just gonna pick a winner and I'm announcing it right now. So until Monday, I will see you Monday for the next Saturday the next Make It Monday class. Monday for our next Saturday class. No, our next Make It Monday class where we bring you a super big value, super big, little tiny itty bitty price. Until then, everybody, have a good night. Oh my gosh. Like I said, unedited, unscripted. It is what it is. Bye, everybody. And congratulations to our winners. Bye, everybody.